Listen, this side of my hair never curls the way that this side does. I don't know what to do. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing my end of the year book tag. Also, disclaimer, if you guys hear like any like background humming noise, it's my car. I am filming in my car today. I have been wanting to film in my car for a while just to switch it up. Switch up the scenery, you know what I mean? I still haven't gotten a new microphone yet, so the audio is gonna be probably not the best because I'm just using my phone to record, but I just wanted to throw that out there so you guys know. So for this tag, I had seen a lot of people do it earlier, like in October, November, I think, or like mostly November, I think, and I'm just not getting around to it. Plus I feel like it's better because it's end of the year and we're in December. And yeah, so let's just jump right into the questions. And I'm actually prepared this time because I did try to film this before and I was not prepared, but I am prepared now, as in like I have my equipment. About the questions, I'm not sure. I did end up screenshotting them from a video that I watched, so here we go. I do have my coffee from the Beanery. I have been craving the coffee from the Beanery for a while. I don't know if this coffee shop is anywhere else or if it's just like where I live, but it's so good. First question, are there any books you need to finish by the end of the year? Child, are there any books? Yes. Mostly, I mean, I have a never ending TBR, so like I'm always gonna have books that I want to finish before the end of any year. So for this question, I'm gonna take it as if there's like any DNFs that I want to finish before the end of the year, because other than my series, then there aren't any other books that I'm like I need to finish before 2022 is over, you know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna say from Lukov with Love, because I did try to read this earlier this year and then I DNF'd it, a soft DNF, because I wanted to read it in the month of December, and I'm actually going to be buddy reading this with my book bestie Janelle, and that's a book that I for sure have to finish this year because it is a Christmas romance. Not Christmas, but it's like ice skating, and it's like, I don't know, it gives December vibes, and I tried to read it earlier and it wasn't working. Why did he have to just cruise like that? So yeah, because I did try to read this book earlier this year and I had to DNF it because I just wasn't in the mood, and I feel like I'm in the mood now, and now that we're in December, it just goes. So that one is for sure a book that I need to finish before the end of the year because I don't want to wait a whole other year until December of 2023 to read it, because I know that if I don't do it this year, I'm not going to read it until December of next year, and I don't want to wait that long. Plus it'll be my first Mariana Zapata book, so I'm trying to see what it's all about. Okay, next question, do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? No, not really. I think I would be okay because I read mostly like winter related or Christmas related books in December. So when it's the new year, do I have a book to transition? I don't really know, but if I had to pick one, I would say, what is that book called? It's like super popular, everybody loves it. Let me see. It's by Addie. Oh, I was gonna say it's by Addie Larue, but it's not. It's The Invisible Life of Addie Larue by V.E. Schwab. If I had to choose one, I think it would be that one because I feel like it gives very much end of the year vibes with the whole thought process and the deal with living forever. And I feel like it's gonna give, I mean, I've never read it, but it's gonna give very much wisdom to enter the new year with. So that one gives me transitional vibes. But other than that, this one's a weird question because I'm very much a mood reader. I'll read whatever, whenever, except when it's like holiday romances or themed books. Moving on, question number 3. Is there a new release you're still waiting for? Child, is there a release I'm still waiting for? Yes, I'm still waiting for the book 7, I believe, in the Fallen MC series by Giana darling. That was supposed to come out this year, like months ago, and we still haven't gotten any update, and we still haven't gotten like nothing. We haven't had anything. Like, I'm over here just waiting and I'm like begging, pleading on my knees, like, when is this book gonna drop? At this point, that book is not gonna drop until 2023. Like, it's very sad because I love Giana darling and I love that series and I just wanted to be able to read it, and No. I really honestly don't think that she would drop it. And if there are any new releases that I'm still waiting for, they already like came out, like Anastasia by Sophie Lark. I still need to read that. Was there another one that came out in December that I wanted to read? Yeah, no, there isn't a specific one that I'm waiting for. Fourth question. What are 3 books you still want to read by the end of the year? Okay, so out of all of my series, these are the top 3 series that I need to finish, because I know I have a lot of series started, so it's really pushing it for me to be like, I want to finish all of these series before the end of the year. But if I had to choose 3 of them that I need to read 100% are Saint by Sierra Simone. I definitely need to read that one because that is the last book in that series. Like, it's super easy, it's the last book, so for sure that one. The Heart Principle by Helen Huang, that's another series that is the last book in that series that I need to finish. That is gonna be like, just read it, bitch, so you can finish the series. So there's 2. And 3, Twisted Lies by Anna Huang. For sure I need to finish that one because, again, that is the last book in a series, so it should be easy for me to finish. I need to finish that series. I'm on the last book, so yeah. Question number 5. Is there a book you think could still shock you and become a favorite book of the year? I'm looking at my December TBR. If any of these that could shock me, it has to be shocking, because I'm looking at these and I'm like, these are some authors that I have read that I love, so would it really shock me that I would give them like 5 stars? No. So I think that if I would have to pick a new author or an author that's been kind of for me, I'm gonna pick 2. I'm gonna go with Twisted Lies by Anna Huang. I think this one would very, very much shock me if I gave it 5 stars, because with the way that this series has gone for me, the first book for me was 3 stars, the second book was 4 stars, and then the third book was 4.5 stars. But I would be shocked if I gave Twisted Lies 5 stars, like perfection, because every other book just didn't quite hit that for me. Yes, her writing has been getting better, but like, it also has to do like with the tension and the chemistry and the banter and the conversations between the characters. Like, that book has to be perfect for me to give it 5 stars, and I just don't know if it will be perfect, so we're gonna have to see. I mean, it is the last book and it has progressively been getting better, but I would be shook. I would be shook. Now, second book that I would be shook if I gave 5 stars would be from Lukov with Love by Mariana Zapata, because one, I have been iffy about her for a long time. People rave about her books, but the thing about her books is that, one, they're chunky ass books, and 2, they're slow burn. But people don't tell me what slow burn kind of what does that mean? Like, nobody would ever say or tell like what it means. And I'm like, bruh, just tell me, like, when do we get the smutty scenes? Like, how slow burn are we talking? And you know, that deters me, because like, do I really want to spend 99% of the book just, I don't know, like, she would have to have tension and chemistry and that push and pull to perfection, down pat, for me to wait that long for the overall like explosion of the characters. If it's not done well, then I'm not gonna give it 5 stars. But I also feel like I'll like it, but I don't know, I would be shook. I would be just knowing myself, I would be shook if I gave that book 5 stars, especially if the payoff ain't there. But at the same time, I'm super excited to read her, because at that point I can tell y'all what Mariana Zapata's slow burn is. I can tell y'all what % you get something at, what % do they first kiss, like, you know what I mean? Imagine they don't kiss until like 60-70%. Like, literally my heart could literally not take it. I don't know, I'd have to read it and see, but I will let you guys know. I will let you guys know for real what Mariana Zapata's slow burn means, because nobody ever fucking told me, and I know other people would like to know. So that one would surprise me. I took a long time answering that question. But anyways, moving on. Number 6, have you already started making reading plans for 2023? Besides reading new releases of 2023, I kind of want to make a video of my most anticipated 2023 book releases, but I'm not sure. There's so many videos already out there that it's kind of the same, you know? I do know there's a couple of readathons. Is it readathons or read-alongs? What is the difference? Let me know. I know there is gonna be a Out of Bounds readathon, read-along by the Out of Bounds? I don't know what the fucking title is for that. New releases, 2023 new releases, readathons, read-alongs, the Off Balance. It's called the Off Balance series. Bruh, I literally can't think to save my life. The Off Balance series read-along, the Cool Prince read-along, and I do want to reread the ACOTAR series and read the Throne of Glass series and read Crescent City 2 and 1. Why did I start with 2? And read Crescent City and Crescent City 2 to prep for Crescent City 3. Those are my reading plans. Those are for sure happening. Actually, let me not say that about the Cruel Prince and the Off Balance series because I'm not for sure about that. But with the Sarah J Maas one, I am completely doing that next year because I have been seeing people like reread ACOTAR, Throne of Glass, all of that, and also like read it for the first time or rereading it or coming up with theories and like being shook about how Crescent City 2 ended. And I want to be a part of that. I want to be in it. Okay, I want to be in it again. So I have only read ACOTAR, so I do plan on rereading that next year. I was thinking about rereading it this year, but months went by, I never did. So for sure 2023 is gonna be 2 years, I believe, maybe 3, but I think 2 years since I first read it. And I just want to dive back in. I really do. I want to dive back into that world and that fantasy world and just everything that it comes with and fall in love all over again. And I want to read for the first time Throne of Glass and read for the first time Crescent City. And I know that people absolutely ride or die for this series, and I know it's just gonna be absolutely amazing, and I am going to treasure it and annotate the fuck out of my books because this is the first time I'm gonna be reading it and I can't reread it for the first time again ever. So I for sure want to do that, and I kind of wanted to do it with someone, but I feel like people are already rereading it with other people and like other groups of people. I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point, but I might just end up rereading it and reading it by myself and just living in it by myself and just freaking out by myself. But yeah, so I guess those are my reading plans. That was so long-winded. Then I have these 2 extra questions on here. Any series that you want to finish by the end of the year? Yes, all of the series that I have started I want to finish by the end of the year, but now that I'm thinking more like about it, I just don't think it's gonna happen. There's just too many series, and some series are like multiple books that I still need to get to. I just don't know if it's gonna happen, but that's my goal. That's my goal for December. And last question, any authors that you want to try before the end of the year? I didn't want to read any new authors in December because like I said, I want to finish my series. I don't want to start more series. So I didn't want to read any new authors and potentially start a new series that has like 50 fucking books in it. If I had to pick one though, it would have to be BK Borison because she has this Christmas book and it is a 3-book series and it's called Lovelight Farms, and I want to read it because it's in December and I don't want to have to wait till next year to read it. But if I do read that book this year, then I would have started a new series, but it only has 3 books in it. I mean, I think it'll be worth it because I've heard so many good things about this author and this book specifically, so I think I might for sure read that book this year and then enter the new year with that series started. I mean, it is what it is, you know? So I guess it would have to be BK Borison because I've never read anything by her. And those are all the questions in the end of the year book tag. Hopefully you guys enjoyed these answers, even though I kind of rambled on and off. I really thought that I was prepared, but apparently I wasn't. So thank you guys so much for sticking till the end of the video. If you guys made it, make sure you comment what your reading plans of 2023 down below are, or any book that you want to finish by the end of 2022. I would love to know. And honestly, I tag any booktuber or any person who hasn't done this video to do this video and tag me in it so I can watch. I love watching these videos and seeing what people say and what their plans are. And I will also leave these questions down below in the description box because I was looking through other people's end of the year book tags and nobody posted the questions. And I mean, I wasn't tagged, but like I wanted to do it anyways, and I was trying to find the questions and I didn't want to have to rewatch the whole video to get the questions. So I'm gonna make it easy for you guys and just list all the questions down below in the comments and any extra ones as well. Yeah, so you guys can do it and I can watch, and I would love to know. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.